everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. It's Tom MacDonald Tuesday, which means another reaction or two maybe for Tom MacDonald. This one is the official music video for his track American Dreams. I'm really looking forward to getting into this Tom MacDonald Tuesday and seeing and hearing some more stuff of his. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and see what Tom has for us. Here we go.
We're making murderers famous. They kill a bunch of kids and get on all the front pages. I don't know none of the victims. I know the guns in the system promote the ones who are dangerous. It's become entertainment. We got t-shirts and posters covered in murderers' faces. We got movies getting made portraying killers as saviors and parents leaving kids alone at home with guns in the basement. Would you pull me from a burning car? Run to get your phone so you can film me yelling World Star. A gun don't make a soldier with a purple heart. A gun cannot protect us if we don't know where our morals are. Students fill the classes and the graves, and you claim it's a conspiracy to take your guns away. All the while the family's torn apart and trying to ask why the son deserved to die at his desk in his class. We don't want a politician making money off the bullet holes. They're digging our grave, the home of the brave that's gone up in flames. Give a f about the system. We're not doing what we're told. The land of the free is armed to the teeth. American dreams. We're distracted by free porn and compilation videos of puppies and kittens, while our children use the internet to bully one another and then purchase ammunition. So addicted to your phone that you ignore the kids and never give them any supervision, so they learn to build Obama things you keep inside your kitchen. And you wonder how they ended up with life inside a prison. We mourn a dead gorilla but don't care when it's a person. We're forgetting that we're human. We're angry to chickens of being locked up in cages and then forget we do the same to kids in our institutions. When they ask you about stupid, you tell them they should Google it, then wonder why the troubled youth are homicidal lunatics. You think it's tragic when a shooter kills a student, but then say it's all a plan for them to change the Constitution. We don't want a politician making money off the bullet holes. They're digging our grave, the home of the brave that's gone up in flames. Give a about the system. We're not doing what we're told. The land of the free is armed to the teeth. American dreams. Yesterday will be the same as tomorrow if we don't wake up today. We don't want a politician making money off the bullet holes. They're digging our grave, the home of the brave that's gone up in flames. Give a about the system. We're not doing what we're told. The land of the free is armed to the teeth. American dreams.
Wow. That was exceptional. Just his whole delivery on that, so full of passion and emotion and almost like suppressed anger about the system and how it's run, and the whole idea about guns being available to pretty much anybody, even kids, and often getting in the wrong hands, and the consequences of that, what can happen when somebody freaks out or holds a grudge or goes a bit crazy and they decide to go into a classroom and shoot up a load of kids, or they go into a church, or they go into a shopping mall and just open fire on innocent people. Wow. And just the whole point that he made about just what kids are watching, what they're exposed to on the internet, and what is deemed as acceptable for a child to learn about. And then we wonder why they end up a little bit crazy and a little bit homicidal, like he said in the lyrics. Wow, his delivery on that was brilliant. And just the whole setting of the video where he's actually in a graveyard, so it's even more poignant because there's even shots of some of the different graves that are in there. And just I don't know whether it was intentional that they decided to go and film it in the graveyard on that particular day, or whether they just said, hey, to hell with it, you know, it's raining, we're scheduled to film for this day, we're just going to go and do it anyway, because that it actually adds to the effect and to the significance of the video. It adds to the whole mood of the video and the whole feel of the song. The fact that it was shot in the rain on sort of like a gloomy looking day in the middle of a cemetery. Wow, that was absolutely brilliant. That was so well delivered, so well written, that song. Just, he made some excellent points about just everything, just the whole messed up way that politicians and a lot of people, frankly, feel about what it is to be American and what it is to have the American dream. What is that dream exactly? You know, putting bullet holes in innocent people and arming yourself to the teeth because it's in your constitution that, you know, says that you're allowed to, so therefore I'm allowed to, so I'm going to. And no one should interfere with that, because that's been around for a couple of hundred or so years, and you're not going to stop me now. Even though there are innocent people, innocent children being killed on a almost daily or certainly weekly basis because of people having guns, just of their own free will. That is just, this was brilliant. I mean, wow, I'm actually blown away by this. I mean, I know he made the point sort of saying about, you know, we're more worried about, you know, a dead gorilla or chickens being locked in cages, but we forget about the fact that there's kids or people that are within the care system, or you know, just there are people out there that are experiencing the same thing, yet we don't seem to kind of be as bothered about them. And I'm not saying that it's, you know, all of these causes are important, all of these things that we should be concerned about and we should be horrified about, to do with animals as well. I just want to say we should be, yeah, we all of this horrific stuff that goes on, we should be. But it speaks volumes when you have people doing putting out petitions and trying to collect you know, hundreds of thousands of signatures for a dead gorilla or for a few hundred chickens locked in cages. As horrible as that is, the way, you know, some animals get treated, but you're not showing the same kind of sympathy and concern about the kids or the people that are right in front of you, that are within the system and that are being locked up unnecessarily and cruelly. But they're being treated poorly, they're being abused, they're being killed. And wow, this was just absolutely brilliant. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this again after I finish with filming this reaction video and just really take that in. That is one of those songs I think that is super important for everybody to hear, just to drive the point home, the point that he's making about the whole gun culture thing and just what some people consider to be an American dream. You know, your right to bear arms and what it is to be American in some people's eyes. Props to Tom for doing a song like that touches on that. And I mean, I'm sure maybe there are a lot of other songs out there that he's done that sort of touch on the whole gun culture thing and you know, innocent kids and people dying unnecessarily. And obviously I will find out as I sort of go through his discography further and further. But I mean, he makes some brilliant points about society and just the state of the world and of America, and just calls out politicians and world leaders and people that need to be called out, and the people that should actually be way more concerned, the people that hold so much power and influence, and yet they don't seem to be as concerned as what they should be for issues like this. So hats off to Tom for doing a song about that. And like I said, I'm going to go back and actually listen to that once or twice more and just really take that in, what he's saying. And yeah, loved this, absolutely loved this. So important to actually hear this song, I think. So please spread this far and wide. I know it's an older song from right at the beginning of his career, his discography, but this is still just as relevant today, perhaps even more so, because I mean, when was this done? 2018, and in the last few years a lot still hasn't changed. There's still so many changes that need to be made with regards to gun culture and society as a whole. So yeah, share it far and wide, people. It needs to have people's attention on things like this, on songs like this that really hit home with some cold hard truth. Loved this, absolutely loved it. So if you love this too, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with more Tom MacDonald reactions on Tom MacDonald Tuesdays and reactions for other artists on Thursdays and Sundays. And I will see you in the next one. Make sure you spread this far and wide, guys. Share it with everybody and just like it and subscribe to Tom's music and just go and listen to it and really take it in, because I'm going to. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.